Lesson 7 of 10, my God. We're making pretty good progress, I'm sure. Today we're going to learn a couple of new things. We're going to learn this chord, that chord, and that chord. I wonder if that light makes it easier to see or not. 7 minutes. Can't be stealing anybody's time. Alright, so let's think back what we've got here. We've got, how many chords have we got that we know? 6. We've got a C, a D, E, F, G, and the A. They're what we've been using. The B, we don't worry about the B because you would usually play the B flat. It has a black key and we're not using any black ones. I will put the light on, well, and then just see how it looks. So we've got 6 chords. Now we've got a C, which is we've got 3 major chords and 3 minor chords out of those 6. So a bit of theory here, it's important. We've got a C chord, which is a major, the F and the G, they're your 3 major chords, so they're all happy. Happy chords, and the 3 minors are the D. If you use all the white keys for the D, it's a D minor. There's your D. And the E is the E minor as well, and the A we already know is an A minor. So we've got our minor chords, which give us a completely different A minor. Sounds awesome. Back to D minor. E minor. Alright, so 3 majors and 3 minors. With our 3 major chords now, which we know, if we do a C up here, if we just swap out this 3rd finger for the 2nd finger, we get what's called a suspended chord. So we get a C chord, we know that but to death by now. We get this guy as well, C. If I come down here to my F chord, I get this guy as well, it's a suspended F. And if I look at my G chord, listen to the chord, listen to the G, listen to the suspended chord. It's called a sus chord because you don't want to finish on that chord. Someone's going to be thinking, what's happening? There's the end. So, for each of our 3 major chords, being the C, the F and the G, we now get an extra chord, which is the suspended chord. We still do the same things, bottom, middle, top, middle, just gives you more options now. And we use this chord to death later on, it becomes important. We use it for that because the chord wants to resolve back to finish on the root chord. So if we're playing the suspended F, if you finish on here, it sounds pretty good. So you can kind of, you can resolve it back. Up here it might not sound as good. To the F. And then if we go down again, we'll just pick anywhere from this F down to the C. So now we have an ending to our little roll, I guess, or a little movement that we get on each chord. We've got something that we can kind of finish into now with our sus chord and then we can kind of go down to here. And then down to the C. So we're going to start our roll down. It just gives us an ending. So back what we were doing before, I think the end of last lesson was we can end on that sus2 chord. You can take or leave this top G, this top C here, with your sus chord and because there's a fair bit going on. So you could just maybe do, now introduce it. So, and you can still do this bottom, middle, top thing too. That was just the bottom, middle, top, middle of the sus chord when I'm in a G shape here. Sus, end. Okay, so that might be a lot, I'm not sure, but the three major chords give us this sus chord, which is going to be a very useful chord soon, and our root position chord. So we've got a G root, G sus, F, and we know if we've played the sus, we probably want to leap back into this chord. So what are some of the things we can do with that? I have no idea actually. Let's just maybe kind of think about at the end of every movement, we'll do that. And sometimes I'll add the, just so I can hear what that feels like. So, all right, what can we do with that? I don't know. We're going to roll over our chords that we know, our F and our C and our G. It gives us more we can do. So I can stay on this F chord for a while. Normally I'd be happening to start to think about changing to a different chord because I'm running out of stuff. But I've got a whole new move now. I've now introduced this note that we've never done before. And this guy, these three here sound great together. You can spend plenty of time. I'm still on the F chord. Now I'm going to change. Bottom notes. The bottom two notes of our normal chord and the newly found guy at the bottom of our sus chord. So when I'm playing in a C shape or a G shape or an F shape here and I'm following with the exact same chord up here, I've now got these four keys to use. We can end on that. Whoa, was that 7 minutes? Alright, that is a sus chord and it's super useful because it gives us a whole range of stuff we can do with our right hand now as we just do this business with our left hand still. Our left hand is still doing nothing complex. Alright, that was a lot. See you later. Good luck with that.